Right.
Wait, Jerry.
Yeah?
Do you really want to know how deep that
Excuse me? Fine by me. Lever? Is that all?
Jerry was so disappointed he wanted to die.
Voilà.
Oops.
No! Ouch! The lovely shab...
I'm sorry. I think I ruined the lawn.
Ouch! Oh no! Me gold! Me gold!
There! Now I can reach the top half.
Ha! Jerry's lethal Travis.
I just want to get out of here.
Dirty thief!
Well, who cares?
Donc on se rappelle qu'on a fait un vol de chapeau pour aller au forcer les sauts arc-en-ciel.
Nothing but worthless pleck.
Curses!
By all the snatty... If it isn't... Young Jerry, the plumber. Looks like you rid me of my delusion, boy. Thank you ever so kindly. I surely owe you. Should I turn someone into a sheep to stop this madness?
No, no, no!
You must help me remove the nail.
All right, boy. And O'Donnell doesn't like to be beholden to
Un
anyone.
MacGregor et une pêtre aperçue.
Hail and with
Thanks, Mr. O'Donnell.
the curse I was under, I'm going, and O'Donnell is born for freedom.
Alors,
The land of volcanoes, sharp swords and man. What a beautiful place to fail in, Jerry. Just give up, bonehead.
Hey,
I'm a fox.
Kitsuna.
You are trapped in a human's body.
But
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
if a human accepts a fox for who she is, doesn't that count?
Even if that were the case,
I tried to change back. It just won't work.
you may wish to be a fox again. But your heart, I shall protect you.
Please help me.
I shall heal or devour.
Kitsuna.
on a toujours sa cloche.
Foolish boy, I can smell your intention. But she cannot hear you.
She is his. Ha!
Kitsuna.
We have no... There cannot be anything. And even if they're biting their friend.
Let's see what happens when I hold this thing.
Regarde ta
I hope
clochette.
she'll remember her bell. Kitsuna.
Jerry?
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? Human! I shall have all humans suffer for this, including your little kitsune.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Jerry!
Quick, Kitsuna. Run away.
You belong to us!
I will always be a fox, Jerry.
And Jerry's sound carrier.
Oh, great. This... Kitsuna?
Jerry,
Humans and foxes.
but if a human accepts...
You may wish to be. I shall heal or
Kitsuna, don't let... He will keep you forever.
Jerry, I will always...
I know, and that's a good thing. You are you. You are a fox.
Foxes fight.
Oxyde.
Young, I am but a blind. I owe you my... Be a friend.
Friendship removes the nail.
Where am I now?
Alors.
Ice everywhere. And what? The wind.
The boy was so overjoyed at getting to spend another vacation in one of the most beautiful places on Earth that, cheering loudly, he tore off his clothes and jumped into the ice-cold water.
Jerry on the rocks!
I'm beginning to think you don't care about me at all.
Mr. Hazelnut, I resent your attitude. The only thing I care about is art. But you just won't follow the script.
Yes, please.
I certainly hope so, you useless amateur!
On va
Now,
te péter la gueule.
the mighty polar whale broke
Oh,
through
man.
the ice behind and with his mighty voice he proclaimed,
You have made a brave effort. You even advanced to the edge of the eternal ice. But you cannot withstand the cold. It is time to let go. Join me as I slay.
Pas sympa ça.
A gigantic.
Jerry couldn't resist.
You just want my tongue to free.
Exactly. Finally, you've read the script. Go right ahead, then.
No.
Oh! Quiet!
The Christmas tree. Mum always bakes delicious.
The young boy's yearning for the familiar. It painfully reminded him of the...
This is just low.
The curse and all that is all right, but dragging it.
Disgusting!
Non, pas les mamans, ils ont raison le public. Pas les mamans.
Quiet!
Maybe it'll make me feel better.
Là, normalement. Hop, hop, hop.
Ho ho ho! I bet this is how. You know, I prayed. Let's see what.
The polar whale.
Just a cable?
Ah, that's an evil...
Electric! It looks electric!
Yes, that's it. A wicked elect...
That's about to wrap itself around my scrawny neck and zap me.
Yes, exactly. Very...
I think you need a vacation if you depend on a 12-year-old. I'm done with this for now. The cable loop. Wait. I'll just pull on. Hey, look. I see. Looks like the fan.
No, you can't do that. The fan blades would...
Baloney.
That is much better. Thank you, little.
No, no!
Our nightmare, but many are still dwelling under the curse of darkness. You have got to help them.
But I'm nothing but a herring.
And thereof is a mighty whale!
I'm way too small.
Ok.
Woohoo, Jerry!
Donc là, normalement, on
You
va
can do
affronter.
it, Jerry!
Alors ça avance bien, c'est écrit tout. Oui, là on est. Ah là, t'arrives pile poil pour le boss final. À la fin, là, c'est glauque l'ambiance, hein. Avec le Zarov qui se montre enfin.
I shall now dive home. Be strong, Jerry. Be strong.
I will stop Zarov. I will stop.
C'est l'heure de la bagarre.
No, no, no! You'll ruin everything! You...
Jerry removed the nail. He realized that this was all just a dream. He understood that he was able,
But...
because it was his dream.
but you can't.
The unfriendly man congratulated Jerry
Congratulations, boy. You did it.
and was suddenly much nicer than before.
That was truly fantastic, Jerry. Boy, this was weird, but you kept on top of it. Absolutely awesome.
The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jerry Hazelnut.
Encore.
Revenu, Terence.
And finally, Jerry woke up.
No. No! This is impossible!
The audience? Oh, are they spirits?
They're dreamers. The curse brought them here.
Oh, why are they so angry?
I've seen this before. They are restless. They are furious. They could forget their way back in their blind rage.
And then?
Then they would just become empty spirits haunting the dreams of others. Hitadama.
Watch out, Jerry!
It came from over there.
Zarov. You, calm down the dreamers. I'll take care of Zarov.
But Jerry!
He's right. You can sing, can't you?
Well, yes, but...
La chanson des mariachis pour aller affronter... Alors, vous avez reconnu, c'est le thème principal du jeu. Le concert, maintenant, c'est l'heure de la bagarre.
Now where did...
You defeated the lizards. Removed the Marquis. Now, show me what...
Jerry, defend yourself.
The magician is ready. Watch out! When two spells of the same kind try to take advantage. When two spells of the same kind try to take it. The magician is ready to watch out!
J'envoie les clous. Mais il se passe un truc là. Je crois que j'ai bugué. On peut faire ça?
You took everything for this,
Ok,
I shall...
ça tombe bien. Bah, Dieu merci que ça avait bugué.
No.
En fait, normalement, je devais répondre aux 4 sorts et les sceller avec les clous. Mais là, ça a totalement bugué quand j'ai essayé de sceller le premier.
You did it, Jerry. Zaroff used his magic against you and
Bon, on
lost.
n'aura pas eu de baston
Doesn't
épique,
mean to
mais...
do it. Not like this. Marquis, are you...
He's still too weak. He cannot answer you.
Who's the boy? Where did he come from?
The tree, it remembers. It remembers the teacher and the apprentice who once visited this place. Zaroff did evil things. That's why he cannot look the child he once was in the eye. But who among us could, after all?
What does all this mean?
Et voilà, on va découvrir qui était Zaroff.
Great Zaroff, one of the greatest illusionists of his time. You may have heard of him. Not many remember him now. In reality, he wasn't just an illusionist.
Oh, le son il est super bas d'un coup.
One of us, a magician. Zaroff was the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto. When the rabbit trained him, he was just a boy, not much older than you. When his training was finished, young Zaroff and his teacher visited the clearing of the first tree, and they left some traces behind. The tree would remember them. Soon, the Marquis and Zaroff became living legends as they hurried from one world to the next, from portal to portal, and helped wherever help was needed. They were true tree walkers, but their path led them to a place where darkness ingrained upon their souls. I was there when the mirror of shadows disclosed to them their own potential. They beheld their own brightest virtues and saw the darkest chasms within their souls. And only few can bear that kind of truth. So it was only a matter of time until the dark seed sprouted within them.
On voit comment elle était corrompue de Zaroff enfant.
Was the first to start doubting the ideals of the tree walkers. Then the apprentice started doubting the teacher, and finally the two of them turned on each other in hatred. In his blind wrath, the Marquis banished his apprentice to the world.
C'était ça la mise en garde
He took away
des araignées,
his
des papillons de
ability
nuit.
to walk between worlds, so that every portal would remain closed to him. Zaroff became a prisoner in his own world. A world that had room for magic only on its stages. Thus he became the great Zaroff, the illusionist. But the appeal of the new tricks he invented to captivate his audience soon wore off, and Zaroff fell for a second time. Marooned, forgotten. In his despair, he began to rattle the doors of his reality. He turned to alchemy, forbidden experiments, to open up the portal worlds once again. And with every failed experiment grew the hatred for his teacher and for his audience that no longer cared for him. And when Zaroff was finally driven by nothing other than fury and revenge, something answered to his rattling and knocking. Consortium squamata, the lizards. With its false promises, the Consortium had already passed through many worlds. Promises that would disturb the balance of nature. Zaroff was approached by 4 members.
Les méchants lézards.
They offered the magician a deal. The lizards had surreptitiously obtained the ability to walk between worlds, but they didn't know the way to the most secret of places. Zaroff, on the other hand, had memorized the paths of the tree walkers, the portals, the path to the clearing of the first tree. Thus he led the lizards through the portals, betraying the tree walker he had once been with every step of the way. In exchange, they gave him the power to cast a curse on one of the first trees. The lizards gave Zaroff 4 nails. 4 nails made of 4 cursed metals, serving to drive the magician's spell deep into the trunk of the first tree, where it would take effect and make the inhabitants of the portal worlds his final audience, thus trying to obtain respect and glory by force. Zaroff's final great triumph. And while the portal worlds were suffering from the curse of Zaroff, the lizards invaded them, as they had done many times before. Only one could have provided help, but Zaroff's mentor, the Marquis de Hoto, had spiraled himself further into the darkness that the Mirror of Shadows had revealed to him.
The Cold One! He was willing to let us freeze to death.
The good tree walker who had...
Alors les révélations.
I had already given up hope I would ever meet him again. But when Zaroff entered the clearing, the first tree remembered the magicians. When it recognized the threat that the apprentice posed, the first tree brought to life and sent out the memory of his teacher. So, the memory of the Marquis de Hoto, shaped long before his own corruption set in, left the clearing of the first tree, and promptly forgot that it was nothing but a memory. And once again, he was a true tree walker. He set forth to find himself an apprentice, somebody who would be able to stop Zaroff. He answered your call
The roots of the first tree run deep, even into our dreams. The Marquis found you, Jerry, because you had a dream.
What will happen to Zarov now?
This place might be his only salvation. He will remain in the shadow of the first tree. The Marquis, the first tree, they were right. You went beyond yourself. That's how you finally got to this place and faced down Zarov. The Marquis made you a true tree walker, but you were forced to pay a high price. When the Marquis went from idea to reality by entering your world, something else had to go. Your father, as though through a revolving door. The Marquis came to life, and your father was lost in the rift between worlds and forgotten. But do not worry. You saved us all, and very soon we will return the favor.
Sauvé, mon pote, maintenant rentre chez toi.
An acquaintance of mine once said, "Only those who get on the way can find their way." And so it came to pass that Jerry had to leave his mentor behind in the clearing of the first. Jerry knew that he had been more than the memory of a courageous, one-of-a-kind tree walker. He had been a friend. Then, for the last time, the
I will never forget you,
said Jeremiah Hazelnut.
And I will never forget you,
came the reply from the shadows at the foot of the tree. And the boy knew the Marquis, the tree. When Jerry returned to Mousewood, lost in thought, there was music in the streets, because for the first time in a long while, an apprentice had come to Mousewood to study the art of arts. And for the first time in a long while, the treetop was held in honor of an apprentice who had finished his training in honor of the tree walk. Jeremiah Hazelnut, the...
Notre... regardez, c'est la fête du début, vous vous souvenez de tout ce qu'on a organisé?
Isn't this a grand table?
Donc on finit le jeu
together
là-dessus.
yesterday in a hurry.
very stylish boys.
And it was great fun too.
Yeah, still
You again.
I love the Treetop Festival.
Bon, j'espère que ce jeu vous aura plu quand même.
I have this
Greeting the portals.
You can go home. Are you ready?
Allez, on s'en va. Je vous laisserai découvrir quand vous aurez fait le jeu.
Yes.
And I'm going to come with you.
My father, my mother, will they be back?
They already are.
Donc il retourne bien dans sa
I've been
timeline.
waiting for you for an hour. I've had to stop your dad from eating the entire blackberry pie himself.
I was hungry. I feel like I've been on my legs forever.
Me too.
Il y a Kitsune qui regarde au loin, qui s'en va.
And that's all Jeremiah could say. The fox girl still claims that he cried.
Rubilou, t'arrives pile poil pour la fin du stream. On a fini le jeu, ça y est. Donc je sais pas si t'as vu, j'ai mis donc bon, t'as Verstappen qui est en Sardaigne et qui aurait bien signé avec Mercedes, du coup, ça y est, c'est fait. Et Libron, selon ESPN, là c'était en direct à leur télé, Libron vient de demander le trade.
But with every ending, other stories begin.
Parce qu'apparemment il y a une réunion secrète entre Pelinka et DJ Riddick pour l'effectif de l'an prochain avec Luca sans tenir compte de Libron. Et en gros ils vont pas le prolonger en 2026. Mais à mon avis il sera pas trade, hein. Il va partir en free agence l'année prochaine. Moi, son point de chute, je pense très honnêtement, c'est soit il retourne à Cleveland, mais je les vois pas sacrifier la moitié de l'équipe pour lui. Soit il va aux Warriors. Tout simplement. C'est la Parce que les Warriors, regarde bien, depuis que c'est ouvert le marché, ils ont fait aucun trade, aucune signature de free agent. C'était d'ailleurs le running gag que les Warriors ont rien fait du tout. Donc je pense ils savent très bien pourquoi ils n'ont rien fait.
There are scary tales as well. Secret, forbidden ones that you can only
Par contre, une équipe Curry, Butler, LeBron avec une raquette où il y a Green, je signe tout de suite. Hein. Ça parlait aussi pas mal des Knicks. Ah, j'y crois pas. Trop d'assets. LeBron, c'est 58 millions. Hein.
My friend's apprentice. Thank you for helping him.
Et après, c'est chouette de voir LeBron terminer. Carrément, bon, pour l'histoire, c'est quand même moche qu'il finisse en Warriors. Vu quand on voit le passif. Mais avec Curry, ce serait beau. Les deux gamins d'Arcon qui finissent ensemble. Puis en plus, ils disent de 4-6 ans, les Warriors, ils peuvent aller chercher la bague. Tous ensemble, là, ils peuvent aller se chercher la bague. Et voilà les biloutes, on a fini la nuit du lapin. Ouais, ça finit un peu brutalement. Ouais, c'était conçu pour qu'il y ait une suite, mais on n'a jamais eu la suite. Donc ouais, c'est un jeu il y a 12 ans. Je me rappelle la première run, j'avais galéré parce qu'il y a vraiment des trucs qui sont un peu tirés par les cheveux. Même je pense pour les gens qui ont beaucoup l'habitude des poétiques, il y a beaucoup d'intérêt à tirer par les cheveux. J'espère que ce jeu vous a plu. Moi à l'époque il m'avait bien plu, il m'avait bien marqué. Alors tu me dis quoi? Ça a été une magnifique métier là, ouais, et puis je pense que tu as aussi l'effet JO. Hein. Je pense qu'au JO ils ont bien kiffé jouer tous les deux. Ils se sont rendus compte qu'à deux, ils sont tout bonnement indéfendables. Hein. Je peux pas laisser un des deux ouvert. Et donc tu me dis c'est quoi le prochain jeu? Bah déjà on va finir, si ça vous va, on va finir Death Door. J'ai quand même bien envie de le finir, le petit Death Door. Surtout qu'on a fait quasiment le tiers du jeu, on l'a fracassé la dernière fois, on allait vite. En gros, il va faire. Si j'arrive à streamer du 2 heures, il va nous rester 2. Il va nous rester 2 heures. Il va nous rester. Allez, peut-être 2 streams. Allez, on va prendre large 3 streams. Et ensuite, je vais profiter du fait que Thomas va plus stream, il a dit, et que Matt ne va plus stream. Du coup, ça va me faire beaucoup de créneaux de stream et je vais pouvoir me lancer dans FF10. Parce qu'FF10, il faut quand même beaucoup de temps pour le faire. Et donc, j'ai profité de pouvoir le faire assez vite en prenant les créneaux un peu de tout le monde. Donc je sais que du coup Matt le lundi je prendrai son créneau, du coup ça il y aura aussi un morceau le jeudi, un morceau le vendredi, le dimanche de Thomas, donc si on stream comme ça, normalement en 2-3 semaines on pourra le fracasser le jeu. En comptant que je vais faire la version remaster déjà parce que c'est plus beau, et ensuite parce que quand je ferai du farming hors écran pour passer les boss, ça ira beaucoup plus vite. Genre vraiment, t'as des assets, enfin des modes un peu turbo, conçus pour farmer beaucoup plus vite, parce que sinon, si tu veux le faire à 100% vraiment comme il faut, vraiment propre, il te faut 60 heures. Donc là, si t'enlèves déjà 20 heures de farm, on va être pas mal. Oh là là, le chat est en délire là, je veux les émotes dans tous les sens. Du coup, moi je vais vous dire une bonne soirée à tous, j'espère que le jeu vous a bien plu. Ensuite, pour la suite du programme, dimanche, je vais essayer de streamer. Enfin, faut voir avec Thomas où il en est. Parce que je vais essayer, mais je sais pas comment je vais pouvoir streamer dimanche. Parce que tu as la finale de Wimbledon. Et à 20h, tu as la finale de Paris, la Coupe du Monde des clubs. Hein, de Paris-Chelsea. Et voilà. Donc, je vous tiendrai au courant. En tout cas, merci d'avoir regardé la nuit du lapin. J'espère que ça vous a plu. Je vous dis à la prochaine. Pour ceux que je vois demain, à demain à l'assaut. Et pour tous les autres, chaud et bon week-end.